Listen, I don't even know how to start this without sounding completely insane. But screw it. I'm done trying to explain myself to people. I've died 7 freaking times. And I don't mean heart stop for 2 minutes. Kinda died. I mean casket closed, preacher saying goodbyes, rest in peace dead. But somehow, every single time, I woke up, and now everybody thinks I'm a damn ghost. Let me take you back to the first time this nightmare started. It was a rainy Friday night, and I was driving back from work. Long shift, heavy eyes, and I remember nodding off just for a second. Next thing I know, a pair of headlights is coming straight at me. Boom. Metal crunching, glass flying. I blacked out. I woke up to sobbing. But not in a hospital. Not even at home. Nah. I was lying inside a freaking coffin. The lid was closed, and it was hot and dark as hell. I thought it was a dream until I started banging and screaming. They hadn't buried me yet. I heard someone yell. The lid popped open, and all I could see was a bunch of people losing their damn minds. I'll never forget my mom's face. She screamed like she saw a demon. That should have been the end of it. Should have been a miracle. But nope. God had other plans. The second time I died, I was trying to clear my head. Took a solo trip out to this lagoon a few towns over. Peaceful spot, barely any self-service. I jumped in for a swim, and my leg cramped up real bad. Couldn't move. I tried to scream, but the water filled my lungs so fast. I drowned. Next thing I remember, cold air. My skin felt like ice, and I was lying on a metal table in some kind of funeral home. Dead. Again. Except I wasn't. I sat up and gasped like I come out of some water baptism in reverse. The mortician dropped his damn tools and ran. You think someone would be happy I survived, right? Nah. People started whispering, saying it wasn't natural, that I wasn't human. Third time, snake bite. I was hiking with a couple of old friends out near the state park. Try to shake the weird energy off my back. I guess one of them dared me go off trail, and I did, 'cause apparently I'm stupid and immortal. Stepped on a rattler. It nailed me in the ankle, and I remember the venom hitting my bloodstream like liquid fire. Collapsed right there in the dirt. I woke up 3 days later, in a wooden box. Again, they hadn't even noticed I was breathing. Said my heart was still and everything. What the hell is wrong with me? People started calling me the funeral boy after that. Behind my back, of course. Nobody wanted to be around me. The fourth time was the worst. I got snatched. 2 dudes in a van grabbed me off the sidewalk after I left the grocery store late at night. Thought I was being mugged. But no, they weren't after my wallet. They had this basement. Cold. Sterile. Like something out of a horror movie. They strapped me to a metal chair and started asking the same question over and over. Why won't you die? They had seen the news. Read the stories. They ran tests. Injected stuff in me. Electrodes. I remember screaming until my throat bled. I think they cut my chest open at one point just to see what my heart looked like. Then they killed me. At least they thought they did. Shot me in the head. But guess what? I woke up again. This time in a dumpster behind an abandoned motel. Naked, stitched up, and barely breathing. I never saw those men again. Don't know if they ran or got what was coming to them. But I started to realize this wasn't just bad luck anymore. Something was wrong with me. 5th time, I was burned. I know how it sounds. How do you survive that? A group of people caught me in a small town. Strangers. I'd gone there to lay low, but I guess word got around. They dragged me out of the motel room and tied me to a pole like I was a damn witch or something. They said if I wasn't a ghost, the fire would burn me. If I was, it wouldn't. I remember the flames licking my skin. The pain. Oh God, the pain. I wanted to die. I prayed for it. I blacked out. But when I opened my eyes, I was in the ashes. Naked. Charred. But alive. They all ran. No one's tried to touch me since. I'll keep going if you want. But yeah, I've woken up in a coffin 7 times now. And each time, it's like more of me disappears. People look through me. Dogs bark like I'm not human. My reflection? Sometimes it lags like a second behind. I don't know if I'm cursed or already dead, but whatever this is, I'm starting to wonder if I was never really alive to begin with. You still want to hear the sixth time? It's the one that really messed me up. All right, so the sixth time? Yeah, that's the one that broke something in me. This one didn't feel like an accident. It felt designed, like someone or something was watching me, waiting for the right moment to tear me down. So I was living in this abandoned house on the edge of town. Couldn't exactly rent an apartment anymore. Not when everybody thinks you're some unkillable corpse. I mean, hell, I tried to apply for a job once, and the manager straight up ran out the back door when he recognized me. So, yeah, abandoned house. No running water. No power. Just candles and the occasional rat that got too brave. I was sleeping on a moldy old mattress when I heard a knock on the front door. Real slow. Real deliberate. I should have ignored it. But I got up, walked barefoot through the dark to the front hallway. The knock came again 3 times. Same pace. Same weight. Not heavy. Not light. When I opened the door, there was no one there. Just a package. No label. No return address. Just my name, handwritten in red ink. Not typed. Not printed. Written. I should have burned it. But again, dumb and immortal. Great combo, right? So I open the box, and inside is this old-school VHS tape. No markings. Just one word written on the tape in Sharpie. Rewind. I don't even own a VCR. Who the hell does anymore? But guess what I found the next morning? A VCR sitting right there on the front porch. I know. That should have been my sign to run. But you get to a point where you're not scared of death anymore. You're scared of not dying. So I plug it in. Hooked it up to a busted TV I found in a junk pile down the street. The tape played automatically. Static. Then me. Not like a video of me being recorded. I mean me on screen. Same hoodie, same bandaged hand. Sitting in that exact same house. Staring into the camera. And I was talking to myself. You're not supposed to be here anymore. My screen self said. You were supposed to stay dead. The balance is off now. I remember just standing there, heart pounding. Like, what the hell is this? Then the screen glitched. Quick flashes. Images I can't even fully describe. Like people with no faces. A shadow crawling on a ceiling. Someone digging a hole while whispering my name. Then black screen. Then me. Again. This time dead. Burnt. Drowned. Mangled. All the ways I died, playing on loop, like a greatest hits reel of my own deaths. And then came the final scene. Me, standing in a cemetery at night, surrounded by gravestones. Every gravestone had my name. Every. Single. One. 7 rows. 7 graves. 7 damn deaths. And then the screen glitched again and a voice, low, raspy, not mine, whispered, 1 more to go. And boom, the TV blew out, literally sparked and smoked. Whole damn thing fried itself. I didn't sleep that night. I just sat with my back to the wall, clutching the broken broom handle like it was going to protect me from the devil himself. I haven't touched the tape since, but I know what it meant. 1 more to go, 1 more funeral. And something tells me, the last one, it ain't going to be like the others. The 7th time, that one wasn't just a death. It was a reset. It had been a few weeks since the tape incident. I was paranoid as hell. Didn't sleep, didn't eat much, barely even went outside. Kept thinking about what that voice said on the tape. 1 more to go. I felt like I was walking around with a target painted on my soul. And every night, I'd wake up in cold sweats, feeling like something was standing over me, watching me, waiting. Then one night, I made the mistake of going out for food. There's this 24/7 corner, store down by the highway. Sketchy as hell. But they don't ask questions. And they got these spicy noodles I was basically living off of. So I throw on a hoodie, keep my head low, and start walking. The streets were dead quiet. Too quiet. No cars. No wind. Not even bugs. That's when I noticed something off. There were no lights on. None. Every house I passed was pitch black. No TV glow. No porch lights. Nothing. It was like the whole world had paused. I picked up the pace, but it was like the road kept stretching. Like I was walking but not getting anywhere. Same cracked sidewalk. Same broken street lamp. Same mailbox with the dented side. I turned around to go back, and that's when I saw it. Me, standing across the street. Same clothes, same face, same dead stare. Except this version of me had no eyes. Just empty sockets, blacker than night, and blood running down from both. I froze. He didn't. He smiled. Wide. Too wide. Then he whispered, but I heard it like it was in my skull. Time to sleep, ghost boy. Next thing I knew, I was choking. My lungs were full of dirt. Dirt. I started clawing upward, mouth full of mud and worms, panic setting in so deep I thought my heart would explode. But it didn't. It never does. My fingers broke through the surface, and I pulled myself up right into a funeral. My funeral. Again. But this time it was different. No people. No priest. Just rows of chairs facing the hole I crawled out of. Every chair had a mirror taped to it, and in every mirror I saw a version of myself. Some crying. Some screaming. One was just laughing like a lunatic. But none of them blinked. I looked down and saw my own reflection in the casket, but it wasn't following my movements. It was just staring up, smiling, with no eyes. Then I heard the voice again. Same one from the tape. Same one from the road. This is your final sleep. No more waking up. But I did wake up. Only everything was off. The sky was gray, like it had forgotten how to be blue. People walked past me on the streets, like I wasn't there, literally, like I was invisible. I tried yelling at them. Tried grabbing one dude by the jacket. He walked through me. That's when it hit me. The seventh death? It worked. Whatever this curse was, it finally stuck. Except, I wasn't dead. Not exactly.